Good morning, dear students. Welcome back to your English literature section. And especially in this video, I am going to teach you today what actually a sonnet is. Okay. Now, different literary forms like lyric, sonnet, as you can come across while reading any poetry, especially. Okay. So, I will be teaching you today what actually a sonnet is. Okay. And I will be showing you also the different kinds of sonnets, the rhyming pattern of those sonnets also in my video today. Okay. Now let us now learn what a sonnet is. It is a lyrical poem consisting of 14 lines. Okay, it's a kind of poem, it's a lyrical poem which can consist of 14 lines. Now, when we talk about the sonnet, then two major sonnets that I can draw here. One is your Petrarchan sonnet, as you can see, or this one also in other way you can say Italian sonnet. Is it clear? Now come to the second category of the sonnet, that is known as your English sonnet, or you can in other way also name it as Shakespearean sonnet. Now, as all of you know that William Shakespeare, you know, he is a world-class dramatist, you know, and altogether he has written 137 plays. And those 137 plays which have been categorized into different forms like tragedy, comedy, historical play also. Okay. Now that is why this is known as Shakespearean play. Now you can also say it English sonnet, and this sonnet it was originated in 16th century. Okay. Now in our first part you get to know about the two major sonnets like your English sonnet and Petrarchan sonnet. Now I will be showing you the rhyming scheme of the sonnet, also the different pattern that you can notice also in both the sonnets. Okay. Now what kind of pattern we notice basically in Italian sonnet and in English sonnet? Now you can see here. Now, first of all, we will study Petrarchan sonnet. Now you can see here, all together you can find in that poem two stanzas. Only two stanzas you can notice. So first one will become your 8 lines, second one will become 6 lines. Okay, in Petrarchan sonnet you are noticing how many stanzas? Altogether 2 stanzas. The first stanza will cover 8 lines, second one will cover 6 lines only. Now, a different kind of terminology which is used for those 8 lines, this is known as your octave, and the 6th line, this is known as your sestet. Okay, now you can notice, you know, how in 2 stanzas altogether those 14 lines, you know, are covered, you know. First one is covering 8 lines, second one it is consisting of only 6 lines. So two new terminology you are finding, like octave and sestet. Now come to English sonnet. Now here you will find 3 stanzas. How many stanzas you are noticing? 3 stanzas. Now I am dividing those 3 stanzas. You can see here. The first one will be of 4 lines, that is known as in English quatrain. Any stanza having 4 lines is known as your quatrain. Is it clear? Second one, again you will find 4 lines. Third one, again you will find 4 lines. And last one you will find 1 couplet. Couplet means 2 lines. Did you understand? Now how many stanzas I am finding in English sonnet? Altogether 3 stanzas. So each stanza will be consisting of only 4 lines, and that 4 lines will be known as your quatrain. It means 3 quatrains and 1 couplet. It means 2 lines. So 3 into 4, 12 plus 2 is equal to 14 lines. Is it clear? And this one also 8 and 6 plus 8 plus 6, 14 lines. So all together in sonnet you will find 14 lines. So you see how we are dividing this into different parts, you see. And some new terminologies also you are coming to learn, Now come to the rhyming pattern I am showing you. Rhyming scale. So my dear students, I taught you in my previous video also what is the basic difference between your rhyming words and rhyming scheme, Okay, rhyming words means simply you are picking out the particular word which is sounding similar, But in rhyming scheme, we select something different. We select the alphabet, A, B, C, D. Okay. Now you can find in Petrarchan sonnet, if I talk about this particular sonnet, Italian sonnet or Petrarchan sonnet, then a different kind of rhyming scheme you will notice throughout the poem, like A, B, B, A, B, B, A, C, D, E, C, D, E. Look at how many lines you are finding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. So 14 lines you get. You got your 14 lines. So in Italian sonnet, this kind of rhyming scheme is followed. Okay. Now come to, this is all about your Petrarchan sonnet. Okay. Now come to English sonnet. Now here a unique rhyming scheme is followed. Like A, B, C, D, E, F, and final one G. Now you see I taught you 3 stanzas. Each stanza will be having 4 lines, so that is known as your quatrain. So what can be the rhyming pattern you see? A, C, D, E, F, and G. So in my next video I will be just coming up with a poem which will be a sonnet, and I will be showing you the basic difference between your Petrarchan sonnet and English sonnet. Now briefly I am summarizing these all things to you. So you notice please, A, C, D, E, F, and 2 lines. This is known as your couplet. Couplet means 2 lines. Okay, so this is all about your English sonnet. Which sonnet? English sonnet. So my dear students, I think that this information is enough for you to understand briefly what actually a sonnet. So how many sonnets are there in English also? Two major sonnets like Petrarchan and your English sonnet. I told you also the different pattern we have in stanza like octave, sestet and couplet, quatrain. Okay. Plus I just showed you also the rhyming scheme. Okay. So I hope that the message is very clear to you. So in my next video, I will be just displaying one poem and will show you, okay, how we are going to differentiate in between Petrarchan sonnet and English sonnet. Okay. So till that time, please go with this particular topic, watch the video, revise at home, and I will be meeting you very soon in my next video. Till that time, goodbye, take care. Okay, have a cheerful day.